Hi gorgeous beings, it is an absolute pleasure to have you here with me today, this morning, this evening, this afternoon, this lunchtime, this breakfast time, this dinner time, this night time. Wherever you are, whenever you are, thank you for being you, thank you for being here. You make the world a more beautiful place. Even when you don't think you are being beautiful, thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful mirrors, everybody, within which we can see ourselves and see more and increase the light. So thank you and well done. You mean a lot to me. Thank you for being here. It means a great, great, great deal to me. So some really interesting things going on. This Venus retrograde, it's so funny with me and the astrology because I just feel something and then someone's like, oh, it's Venus retrograde, it's Venus retrograde. And I'm just like, oh, this is interesting. And then I noticed on Friday when, so I kind of knew about it because it came into my experience. And then on Friday it was like, boom, suddenly I felt like a lot of things were happening and shifting. Well, even Thursday night, actually. And I work with people one-to-one coaching, and I get emails, you know, from people and things are happening, but there seemed like something kind of it felt quite heavy and dark. Magician, you are the creator of your universe. Don't forget that. Talking about, let's just have a chat now about this. Talking about dark energies and darkness. What I love about this Magician card is he has roses and lilies. These seem to, for me, they kind of symbolize love and death. I think they're roses. Yeah, they're roses. And it's this understanding about like the death. So it's in Scorpio. Death, darkness, rebirth, all of that stuff. So some stories are coming up, some kind of like negative stories, bad stories, the darkness, you know, kind of thing. I've noticed this with people coming to me at exactly the same time with similar, completely different stories, but similar kind of energy. Like something is dark, curses, you know, death, lack, things being taken away, things not being good, things not seeming good, basically. And then creating stories around it. And it's very important to understand that you do have power over your experience, over what your world, and we create our world with our beliefs. So if you believe in evil, curses, spirits, all of those things, they will be part of your experiences, and it might be something for you to fear, but you can still believe in those things and not fear them. You can believe in them for, you know, essentially it's like, oh, that's there for other people. You know, you hear the word, you understand what it is, but how much energy you give to it is dependent upon essentially how much attention you give it. So really the message is when this seeming things that we don't like happen, or we tend to go, oh, it's this or it's that, or, you know, this is the reason and it's this dark thing that's happening, or there's a dark force, or there's a dark, you know, thing. It's, that story or that experience, basically, you are in control of. You're in control of your perspective on it. Don't forget that. But your perspective creates your reality. That's the most important thing to understand. Because what I feel like this Venus retrograde, it's fascinating. So again, I'm saying, you know, it's in Scorpio, and then I understand it goes into Libra, which is a different energy, and I completely understand that. But it can be kind of, it's two things. It is about opening up, diving deep into the kind of waters, and you do have to be completely open to whatever you're going to find there and see there. It is kind of a little bit of very much going within, but going within, you know, like deep, dark. We do not need to be afraid of the dark, because the deeper we go, sometimes the darker it gets, and then we get fearful. And it's only because the lights are off, you know? It's because it's so deep. It's like going underwater in the ocean. Our fear increases because the unknown increases. But that doesn't mean that there's anything scary down there, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, just like I said, I noticed I got some emails for some people. There's like a general thing that was happening. I also personally had something that could seem quite heavy and dark, but you just have to work through it. And I'm lucky in that I have many tools and very strong, very high intuition. And I have developed skills to articulate that. That's why I'm here for you to articulate. Because the word is powerful. The word is powerful, and it helps us shift and move and change. And this is why I'm here. So now I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do today. This Ace of Wands has come up. So this message feels like that is about that creative. It's a creative force, and I think it's being born in this Venus retrograde. It's fertility, creativity, new beginnings, new starts, passion. And newness, new passion, new life. New life is the phrase, and that is born from this kind of like, let's go underground. Let's bury. Let's plant beautiful seeds, bulbs. I feel like it's like a bulb underground in these dark places. That's where we can plant those beautiful seeds that can grow into this new life, and this new life is going to build from this. So don't be afraid to go into the darkness. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be heavy, because what we do is we take our light down into those darker underground places. It's like the bulb, you be the light. And shine the light on those places. If you become the darkness in the darkness, then that's just fear fest. And you know what? If you want to experience a fear fest, go for it. But you know, it's not always gonna. It's not that. It doesn't really matter. You know, you can have that if you want. That's the point. You get to choose of that magician. Okay, so, yeah, just that little message there about, I knew I had a thing about that Venus, about the Venus. So, enjoy. Yes, it goes retrograde for 40 days and 40 nights when it goes retrograde. So I like that. There is a bit of a biblical aspect to it, of temptation, I guess. And that's the kind of story that relates to what I was saying about kind of maybe being tempted by the darkness. But it's kind of the temptation is, do you want to become the dark? And what do you want to be in it? You can meet it, you can be in it, you can play in it if you want. It doesn't really matter, you know? It's there for you to explore. We're here to explore, but it doesn't have to be. You are in control of your experience of it. If you take the light into a dark room, the dark room becomes light. If you want to do that, it's up to you. Cool. So I feel like, you know, that's what happens. Venus retro for everyone, but especially those. It is the divine feminine I need to talk about. You know, it is the divine feminine. Yeah. So this is a really interesting time to get this masculine feminine reading out, because it is the divine feminine. It is going down into it's not like it's in recession, but it's like it's going in to find itself. It's going into to see itself, you know, in a different space, in a different place. I really like the feeling of it. Really, really like it. I like this kind of watery aspect, but it's the light. It's about the light. Venus, the bright star, planet, you know. And there we go. This one, this one, this one. Bottom of the deck for this masculine, feminine, Venus retro reading. Ooh, interesting. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Defend your position. So it's saying maintain your position. This can look like and seem like quite a fierce card sometimes. And I actually feel like, even though the message that is coming through is about standing your ground, defending your position, it's not that you have to do much. He actually looks a little bit, he's ready. You know, there's a bit of this feels like the martial artist. I've never really looked at it like this before, but it's like the martial artist. The martial artist is always ready. I heard yesterday a phrase someone said, it was actually on television, and she said, they said, are you ready? And she said, if you're always ready, you don't have to get ready. And I feel like that could be some kind of like badly translated martial arts phrase, you know, where it's just, that's what it feels like. It's like be ready for anything, but you don't need to fight. The martial arts isn't actually about fighting. It's more about dancing. I feel like it's more about this movement of life and moving with life. But if something comes up, it's more about not fighting. It's more about kind of like getting out of the fight. But sometimes fighting is the way out of the fight, if that makes sense. Well, probably it doesn't actually make sense, but it makes sense on a deeper, watery, understanding, intuitive level. Oh, I haven't got my rings on today. Just naked hands. So interesting. Stripped. So yeah, this is I digress and get a bit overexcited. Which is always fun. Always fun. You know, when you have an opportunity to rest, to go on a different tangent, you know, to not fight so hard, you know, chill down a bit, you know, don't fight so hard, but be ready to defend your position. It's more like saying stand your ground. You have fought to the top of the mountain. You are at the top of the mountain. It might feel as though there are forces or things against you, the tide or whatever, you know, coming for you. But it's up to you how you deal with those things, and it's just stay there. You don't have to fight, but it's not about fighting, it's about staying. So it's just saying stand your ground. So I'm going to get the masculine out on this side. First card for the masculine is the Ace of Cups. Beauty. Oh, the light is strong. Second card, strength. I knew it was strong, but it's stronger than I even thought. Third card for the masculine, the Three of Pentacles. Fourth card for, oh, boom tings. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. I haven't even had any coffee today. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. The sun is shining. Wow, that was amazing. Came full circle. You are the creator. This is, whoa, gosh, sorry. Big energy. Big energy. Ooh. Crystal clear connection. Crystal clear. Whoa. Sorry, there's just so much energy going on. Whoa. Oh, I should have stopped. This spread. Wow, there is something really powerful. Whoa. Sometimes I tell you, it's like I get the spread out and I'm telling you, if you watch this, what just happened, it's like shifted stuff. Like as I read it, things move, but I'm like, wow, it's like when the spread comes in to the reading, as in like what is happening now is doing something. Anyway, and then I just felt like I really needed to get up this Journey of Love card for you guys. There we go. I mean, I'm not even doing anything. It's just flowing. Oh, here we go. Number 8, Yin Yang Lover. Yin Yang Lover, Yin Yang Lover, Yin Yang Lover. Ooh. Yin Yang Lover. Look at that gorgeousness. Whoa. Isn't she just incredible, man? It's like the wave She's a wave and her hair. This art. Oh, this deck. Alana Fairchild, Rasuli, Richard Cohen. This is this artist, Rasuli. Maybe I've got to find this guy, I'm telling you. Or girl, I think it's a guy. It's a guy. Anyway, yin yang lover, what does that mean to you? Number 8. Let's see the messages. Ooh. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of as second prize. Why not claim your first prize? It is there waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. Be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart, and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart always knows. Listen. If you still can't hear, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress, and what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It is only a matter of time before you get it. The moment when to fill my heart again is measured not in time or sweet remorse, nor tears that wash away unbridled pain, or morning's light which sings its soft retort. Such love has slept through storm and winters long, no call could break the stillness' embrace, or hasten change before the season's song unfurls its melody and words so chaste. Empowered thus, I found myself compelled to cast aside emotions dormant still. My feelings spoke from depths the answer welled, no need or past the emptiness to fill. At one our touch has opened hearts anew. Of patience born, there waits a love so true. And so the important message here, that is a repeated message, is about this importance, and I just talked about it, about divine timing and how that came to me before I started to do this reading today, about how if it's there for you, it's there for you. If you want it, it's there for you. If it's pure, if the desire is pure and of who you are and of your soul, which is what this is about, what all my work is about, or what my coaching work is about, working with people, then the desire, that true soul essence, is done. And all we need to do is ensure we stay true and keep our hearts true, pure, and vibing well in our individual essence, so that we then attract everything that we need in order to experience ourselves. And your destiny is your destiny. It cannot be changed. You don't need to do anything. You just need to be you. Thank you so much. You mean so much to me. Your presence here means so much to me. You have no idea. That you are here, that you notice, that you're present, that you got here, that you're here at the end, and at the beginning and the middle. You're beautiful. Don't forget it. Thank you so much. Adore you. See you next week. This week's masculine feminine spread is all about this diving deep, and it's mostly, I have to say, on the feminine side, diving deep, but huge, coming out the other side with just like huge ease and knowing, clarity, and there's huge movement towards love and light on the masculine side. Not even movement, like it's there, and but there is a chance that the feminine won't be experiencing it, but it is up to her to take action towards it, and that's in this week's reading. So see you in a sec. Lots of love.